taking C. We lost C.
Hello YouTube, this is World of War Black Ops Pro, and I thought my DNA video on the map comeback was going to be the last video for 2014 that I was going to put out, but, you know, I decided to make another one because I ran into an interesting topic that I would like to discuss on this video, and that regards reverse boosting and Sledgehammer's reaction to it. Now, we all know reverse boosting is in this game because Sledgehammer decided to put skill-based matchmaking into this game, and you know, skill-based matchmaking hasn't worked. You know, it's making the connections really laggy. It's putting us into sweaty tryhard lobbies all the time. So overall, skill-based matchmaking is a fail. So many players use reverse boosting to kind of circumvent this whole system, and I don't blame them because, you know, reverse boosting kind of wrecks the game and the fun for many players. So the fun factor is not there when you're in these sweaty lobbies. So on Twitter recently, I mean, I'm not sure when, but I was watching a video by Forward 2 Thunder talking about this one tweet that Sledgehammer did that said that, like, yes, the reverse boosters will be banned, and it said they're going to use the ban hammer like in 2015 or something like that. But specifically, they said the BanSledgehammer, so I guess they were trying to, you know, make a joke with their own name. You get it, but BanSledgehammer. But anyway, that joke's not too important, but so apparently they're going to go after reverse boosting because they think it's maybe a cheat or an exploit. I mean, it definitely is an exploit, but not a cheat. I mean, sure, it's an exploit because we're trying to go against the algorithm that's in place in the game. And I mean, I understand that, yeah, reverse boosting is not a positive influence on this game. I mean, the people who do it, yeah, sure, they go 0-200 and they don't help your team at all. And yeah, they're just, you know, essentially taking up a spot on your team without helping you at all. I mean, yeah, sure. Should it be in the game? No. But should skill-based matchmaking be in the game in the first place? And the answer to that is no. Hell no. You know, Sledgehammer, you know, the problem is not reverse boosting. The problem is skill-based matchmaking because, you know, skill-based matchmaking, not only does it compel people to do this, to reverse boost, but it makes the connectivity issues that much worse. I mean, like, Call of Duties have been lagging in the past, but skill-based matchmaking definitely does not do anything to help it. So, I mean, you could essentially fix two problems with just one patch. You know, if you remove skill-based matchmaking entirely, you can improve connectivity, and not only that, but you can pretty much get rid of reverse boosting because there's no incentive to reverse boost if there's no skill-based matchmaking. You see how that works? But, you know, despite all the serious problems that this game still faces nearly 2 months after launch, Sledgehammer instead decides to go after reverse boosting. And Sledgehammer, really? Do you think reverse boosting is really gonna, like, getting rid of it's really gonna save your game? I mean, people do reverse boosting just, you know, because this game is pretty much unplayable without it. I mean, I was pretty much ready to give up on Advanced Warfare until I was told about reverse boosting. I mean, I kind of knew skill-based matchmaking was in the game, but I just didn't know exactly. I didn't know exactly how to go around it, how to circumvent it, and then I started doing it, and then it started working. I mean, it's been a lot more fun to play Advanced Warfare now that I don't have to deal with skill-based matchmaking in quite the way I once did. You know, I don't have to run the bow, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that, I don't have to run the absolutely best setup just to get a 1 KD every game. So, Sledgehammer, like, really, why are you trying to do this? I mean, a lot of people reverse boost, so, if, like, first of all, how are you going to find everyone that's reverse boosting? It's hard enough as it is to get the people who are normal boosting, like sitting in a corner with a tac insert. And, I mean, I know there's no tac inserts in Advanced Warfare, but it's hard enough to find those people. Like, I mean, you can't possibly get everyone who's reverse boosting, and, you know, where do you draw the line? Maybe someone's doing really bad with, like, a weapon setup or something. I don't know. It's like, where do you draw the line? Maybe someone's just really bad at the game. I mean, sure, they may not be blowing themselves up with a launcher or an explosive device or anything, but, you know, maybe they're just really bad at the game. So where do you draw the line for the first of all? So, and second of all, like, a lot of people do this. Some people find this the only way to play Advanced Warfare. I mean, the game's literally unplayable without reverse boosting. So, you know, if you ban them, I mean, a lot of people are going to be turned off from this game entirely. I mean, if I'm banned, like, for example, if Sledgehammer somehow finds out about me and they ban me for reverse boosting, you know, I don't really care because, you know, Advanced Warfare is not that good of a game to begin with. That's what Sledgehammer has to realize. I mean, they should probably know this by now. I mean, the price has dropped already, and a lot of things like that have been happening, and the, you know, not the playlist populations aren't filled, but the problem's going to be even worse when they start banning people for reverse boosting. I mean, even if like 10% of people reverse boosted, I mean, it's probably around 10%, I'm guessing. I mean, the rest are just casuals who don't understand what reverse boosting is. Maybe they don't understand skill-based matchmaking, because casuals don't look into the mechanics of the game. They just want to have a good time after a hard day's work, like at school or at work. So they're not going to necessarily look into the algorithms or anything like that. They're not maybe not watch YouTube videos about explaining exactly what's wrong with the game or how skill-based matchmaking works or stuff like that. So that they may just, you know, those are the type of people who just they pick up the game, and if they're not having fun, they'll put it back down, and they're not going to pick it up again. But yeah, so I definitely don't think banning is a way to do it. I mean, they're just kind of driving their game into the ground. They're driving the franchise into the ground. Even I'd even go as far as to say that, because you know we all know this game's a failure on so many levels, even more than Ghosts. Like Ghosts, yeah. I mean, I personally like the game, but overall it was a failure. But this Advanced Warfare is even worse of a failure. And that's unfortunate. I mean, hopefully Treyarch's game turns this series around. It probably will, to some degree. If it's anything like World at War or Black Ops 1, it probably will. But, yeah, what Sledgehammer is doing, their actions, are not making the situation any better. I mean, yeah, I would like if they improved connectivity and they got rid of skill-based matchmaking, would it save the game? Probably not, because the game was dead before launch anyway. It was dead on launch too. So would it save the game? No, but it would get a lot more people online. I mean, people like I wouldn't like instead of spending like a day or so, you know, reverse boosting, like, well, I mean, I didn't spend quite a day, but I spent a few hours reverse boosting with my joystick down with the rubber band, you know. Yeah, just sitting there with my joystick down and shooting the AN-45 at the ground, or the NA-45 at the ground. Sorry. Yeah, I mean that's not fun, but it's necessary to have fun. I mean, I wish I could just play this game normally, but you know, as it is, we can't. In the current state, we can't play the game normally. I mean, a vast majority of people can't, or I mean, maybe they can, maybe they can manage to achieve a 1 KD, but it's not fun. And the whole reason we play Call of Duty is to stomp on noobs. That's the whole reason we play Call of Duty. And Sledgehammer, Activision, they don't realize why we play. They know we play Call of Duty, but they never understood why we play Call of Duty. And that's the critical thing that's missing here is the whole purpose and their knowledge of that purpose. And then watch how I get killed off like a 27 here. Just watch how I get killed. Look, this is stupid. I think it was like a 27 or something, but whatever. Look how stupid this is. I got direct impact. Like, I had flak jacket and I still got killed. So that was quite stupid. You know, if they took, I really wish they took the skill-based matchmaking out, but they're not going to, or at least not anytime in the near future, because you know they designed this game around MLG, even more than Black Ops 2 did. You know, they're not willing to listen to the enormous backlash from the community about skill-based matchmaking. They're not willing to do that because, you know, in their mind, the game's perfect. In their eyes, like, it's perfect. It's competitive. But, you know, I think some pro players are even starting to complain about skill-based matchmaking now. Like, you know, people who play COD for a living. You know those type of people. Not just the average casuals, not just the community at large, but just, yeah, even pro players. So, you know, Sledgehammer, something's not working, and, you know, the sales numbers kind of prove it. The people online, which we can't even see, those figures also prove that something's wrong. Something's seriously wrong with Advanced Warfare, and perhaps if you just listen to the community a little bit more, this game could be improved. I'm not saved. Notice how I didn't say this game could be saved, because I truly doubt this game will, like anything they can do, this game will save this game. Like, even if they have the most awesome DLC, like the best zombies experience, I don't think this game's gonna be saved. I mean, that's unfortunate. I don't. Do I want Call of Duty to fail? No. But they're driving into the ground by kind of being stubborn. They're being pretty stubborn. Like they think that they did something right with the skill-based matchmaking. But obviously, I mean, if look at the facts, Sledgehammer. How many people are still playing this game? Probably not very many. I mean, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be playing this game, like Advanced Warfare. Like, probably in the near future, I'll still play this, but you know, I'm not sure. I'm probably not going to be playing this game past a few months, maybe a few months more, because this game, it just doesn't have that longevity of other CODs. And not only that, but if they're serious about reverse boost banning, then I might be in trouble. Just saying, but you know, yeah, they're literally driving this game to the ground. It's unfortunate. I mean, I wish, you know, I wish that they would actually listen to the community. I wish that they tweeted like, hey, we messed up with skill-based matchmaking, so we're gonna remove it at once. But no, they're still, you know, defending skill-based matchmaking. They're still, you know, now they're trying to punish people who circumvent it, and that's not gonna help the game at all. So, you know, guys, hope you enjoyed the commentary. Hopefully they remove skill-based matchmaking. You know, if you did, if you enjoyed the commentary, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, leave in the comment section what you think about skill-based matchmaking, because it is kind of controversial. So just let me know what you guys think. Anyway, guys, this has been World at War. See you guys later, and have a happy New Year.